Do a New Year's Day live. I'm working over here in this corner. I hope y'all can see it. There we go. That might be pretty good. But I am working on my carriage for my Facebook group. It started today. I started this a little bit early. I'm doing it for mine and Kathy's Facebook page, or Facebook group. So, hope everybody's having a good New Year's. I decided to come on a little early because I'm going to be cooking after a while. So, it'll be a little bit. I'll be in there chopping up stuff and fixing our New Year's thing. Timmy had to work today, so guess he was right and I was wrong. He said the only time he got off on New Year's and got paid was when it fell on the weekend. So guess he was right. So if you watch the replay, you can leave me a message and let me know what y'all done for New Year's and if y'all had a dinner or anything like that. I haven't done a New Year's dinner in a few years, but he wanted to do one, so told him I would fix it and I would have it ready when he come home. I did invite my son. I hope he comes. But I guess I'll have to wait and see. But I am loving this square diamond painting at the Make Market. These squares seem to be laying down better. So, I do like it. It's got a lot of dark colors in it. But it's also got some light colors. I think this color I'm working on is a purple color, like a really light purple. So, we had fun last night. Our bathroom light quit working. Well, it didn't quit working, it was just not bright. And he called me in there and he wanted to know what was going on. I said, I don't know, I haven't turned the light on today. So he turned it on and I saw what he was talking about. So I said, I don't know, it might be a short in the switch or in the light fixture itself. So then we had the bright idea it could be the light bulb. So I come in here and I took this light bulb out of the lamp that I used when I record, and we switched them and it worked. So I guess it was just the light bulb itself was going bad, because I put that bulb in my light here and it didn't work either. So but I did get up this morning and went and got the few things that I needed to get for my dinner. And he told me to pick up a 3-way bulb because that's what this lamp takes instead of a regular one. So I did that. I got some regular light bulbs because that one has been burning for a while in this lamp, so I don't know how long it'll last. So I went ahead and picked up regular light bulbs, so we'll be covered. But I'm glad it wasn't a short or anything, and we could get it fixed, because he said, I don't know how I'm going to take a shower. And I had this other little light he bought me at the thrift store, but he said it wasn't bright enough for him to see it. So he said I was just trying to get it bright enough to where I could shave But we figured it out, so I was happy with that. So that was awesome. Plan on fixing ham and mixed greens and some rolls and some macaroni and cheese, which is like a dinner that Dolly Parton's got in the grocery store. Gonna fix that, and let's see, I'm gonna fix this stuff called confetti, and it's got black-eyed peas and bell peppers and onions and tomatoes in it, and I do put other little spices in it. So everybody seems to like that, so he wanted it. I was gonna make cornbread, but I don't think he was wanting cornbread. He likes that fried cornbread. I don't think I've got a pack of, but we do have rolls in here that I need to fix before they go bad. So got my ham sitting out at room temperature so it won't be cold when I put it in there, and it'll cook evenly. And I'm gonna start everything probably about 2:30, because he won't get off till 4, and he'll be here around 4:30 or a little after. So that's when I'm gonna start everything. I got a lot of chopping to do on the bell peppers and onions. I was trying to get a Vidalia onion, but I guess they're not in season. So I just got a sweet yellow onion. And if you can, leave in the comments what y'all are working on. I probably won't get much done on this today since I'll be cooking, but I might. Hey, Purple Sherry. Happy New Year to you, too. Thought I'd do a New Year's Day live, because it's my regular day to go live anyway. So I went live today. If any of y'all are fixing a dinner, let me know. Like I said, it's probably been 6 years since I done a New Year's dinner, so. But I did work on some of this diamond painting this morning, but I'm gonna have to be cooking, so I don't think I'll get too much more of it done today, because then I'll have to clean the kitchen up. But I usually do it clean up as it goes, so they ain't really a big mess after we eat. I got that from my mom, and she always cleaned up as she went. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing this morning? And I have to do my live a little bit early today because of my cooking. So I invited my son to come, and I don't know if he's coming. I hope he is. He said he'd have to wait to see what other people were doing. I said, well, he said, but I'm going to try to get there, so I hope he does. Because like I said, he ain't used to coming here on New Year's Day and me having a meal. I haven't done that in a long time. Have you got any diamond painting done, Kathy? Or are you still hurting pretty bad? I finally did get my nose to quit bleeding. It started bleeding yesterday evening, and it just kept bleeding. But I got it to stop finally. Y'all might hear my belly growl. Yeah, I hope it don't shift either. I added her to my prayer list. Which I will be doing it tomorrow too on the prayer list. If any of y'all need prayer, just leave it leave it on a comment, or you can send it to Julia Collard at 19 at gmail.com. That is my email address. And I will be glad to add y'all to my prayer list. Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, I try to diamond paint whenever I can. You ought to see me in here last night, Kathy. Our bathroom light quit working. We thought we had a short. So, but I took the light out of the lamp behind me and I went in there and we switched the bulbs out and it worked. It got really dim, and then when we turned the light switch off, it would take like 4 or 5 seconds before it would even go off. And I thought that we had a short either in the light fixture or in the switch. But it was just the bulb going bad. Oh, you'll tell me. Let's see, what's that say? Oh, okay, Kathy. I was hoping you wouldn't have a bad night. But, I went and got the 3-way bulb to put back in this light because that's what it calls for. So it's got 3 different light settings. So that's usually what I try to put it on anyway. But he bought a regular light bulb last time. And I done been to the grocery store and got a few things I needed for the dinner. He made me get more black eyed peas, and I don't know why, because we had 2 cans in there. He said, well, put 3 of them in there. So I'm going to have to put 3 cans of black eyed peas in there. But that's all right. I had to get the tomatoes. And I can't remember what else I had to get. Oh, the onions and the peppers. I hope my son comes because he likes that. So maybe he'll come, and he ain't got it since they moved out. So I hope the drills I sent you get there pretty soon for your dark art dot. That way you can work on it and get it finished. But I want to try to get this one square finished before I start cooking, but I don't know if I'll do it or not. But that 3-way bulb is a little brighter, so I can see a little better. So what's everybody gonna do for New Year's? If y'all got any plans? And I don't know why he wanted me to cook this year, but he told me last night, he said, yeah, you thought I lost my marbles that I had to work. I said, well, I thought you was off in the past on New Year's Day. He said, that was when it fell on the weekend. I said, oh, okay. So now I know that he has to work on New Year's. day. And there were everywhere I've ever had it off except for when I was manager at Hardee's. I had to work New Year's Day there, but every other place I worked, we've always been off on New Year's. That is a 5, okay. Look like a 6, but it's a 5. Yeah, on my Facebook group, I got, oh, you ain't cooking or nothing? Well, I usually fix greens and stuff at Christmas time, or at New Year's, cause he's got a, they say to eat greens for money and all that. So I do have to fix greens every year, and this year is the first time I'm gonna cook a ham. We had got 2 hams, to one for Thanksgiving, and then we bought one for Christmas. And since we didn't go to his sister's house for Christmas, I didn't get to fix that ham. So he said, we'll just do it for New Year's. So, as he said, you're supposed to eat hog jows. I said, well, I ain't never heard that for New Year's, but it might be right. Yes, in my Facebook group, I do purple sherry. January is anything with snow in it, and this has got snow and ice down here at the bottom. And then February is anything Valentine related. Oh, okay. Purple sherry. Yeah, February is anything with pink in it or Valentine Day related. So most of mine and Kathy's Facebook themes are the same this time. And we didn't even plan it that way, it just happened. So now when I work on one, it'd be for hers too. And uh, my Facebook group is Dooley's Diamonds. If you want to join. And I got quite a bit done yesterday. I got 2. Oh, yes. I'd love to see that. But you can just post whatever you're working on too. It just don't have to be the monthly themes. Or any craft that you're working on, really. I did put a picture of the list up, but I don't know if everybody saw it. But I did create an event, and I know it popped up this morning. So everybody would know what this month's theme is. But I cheated. I started a little bit early. I got tired of doing just Christmas, so and I need to save some for my Christmas in July theme. Yeah, I'm hoping to get this done. Yeah, I hope them drills come, Kathy. Quick. I just sent it regular mail because I didn't have a whole lot of money on me at the time, but I sent it regular mail, but I think it'll probably take about 3 days or so, I think's what he said. And I think I sent them out on Tuesday. So it might be probably Monday before you get them with the new year. I forgot about that. Now, I hope you get them anyway. I want to see that lighthouse done. It's gorgeous. And I can't believe I got mine done already. Oh, I know. Kathy is such an awesome friend. Cause she sent me 2 boxes, so she sent me just a regular friend mail, and then she sent my Christmas present. So that's where I got part of my things from, was all the friend mail that everybody sent. I tried to go through and see what I would have a theme for, so I picked it to go along with the paintings I already have. But she is an awesome friend. She's been here for me every time I've needed her. So we don't live close, but she's always a phone call away or a text away if I need her. And I want to thank her for that. Because you don't get too many friends that will stick with you through everything. And I really don't have any friends where I live because I don't get out and do nothing. So I can't work anymore. And that's like I was saying, I've met so many awesome people on YouTube, and we've become good friends. And I cherish every one of the friendships that I have made. Let's see, I think that's all of that color. Yep. Oh, did we meet on a live? No, I found her through Granny, Lazy Retired Granny. And I started watching her videos and commenting, and because her channel ain't been up that long, Kathy's hasn't, and I know that she was a little bit nervous, so I asked her if she wanted to start doing some lives with me. That way, she would get more used to recording and everything, and she did. So we we do our lives every Tuesday and Thursdays. If one of our husbands ain't at home, because I don't want to get no YouTube strike, because mine is kind of loud. He don't understand anything about YouTube, so when he's at home, I can't usually do a live. So mine went back to work this week, so I was able to do lives this week, and I miss doing my lives with Kathy. I can't wait till she can come back live with me. Yeah, my dad's adopted her, Sherry. He said that she is my sister now, so because Kathy had everybody praying for my dad when he was in the hospital, and he thought that was the sweetest thing. He said, "Now I got another daughter." He told me to start calling her sis. I said, "All right, whatever." But one of these days, I want to get my daddy on here, but he ain't been feeling good, so I don't want to bother him with it right now. I know Christmas when I was over there, he wasn't feeling real good. He wrapped himself up in a blanket again, and usually when he does that, that means he's getting sick again. So, but he hasn't called, so I guess he's okay, or he would call me. At least the sun's trying to come out today. It was really cold here yesterday. It's kind of chilly today, but it don't feel as bad as it did yesterday. Because he told me, he said, when you start cooking, don't put no more wood in the wood stove. It's going to get hot in here. He said, I'll build a fire when I get, after we eat. I said, okay. Because with that fireplace, or my wood stove going and the oven going, it gets really hot in here. And I can use my skillet to do my peppers and onions, but I have to have the oven to do my ham in. Oh, moly. Yeah, he got to come home. I think it was that Thursday before the week before Christmas. So I did go spend Christmas Day with him because that is our tradition that I go over there on Christmas Day. So hopefully one day I can get him on a live or at least in a video or something. I would like to have it on my channel in case something does happen to him. I'll have that video I can go back and watch. I've been trying to talk Mama into going live, or doing a video, but she said she wasn't gonna do it. So my mom's kind of a shy person, and my only one of my sisters is shy. Me and my other sister, we're not that shy. So they took that back after my mom, but I look like my mom. I know when I was little, everybody, when they looked at the back of my head, they would call me my mama's name. I said, well, that ain't me. They said, well, you look just like your mama. Which I thought was a compliment because I thought my mama was the most beautiful woman in the world when I was growing up. She's still pretty. Yeah, that sun's getting really bright. I might have to turn this light off up here because it does throw out a little bit of heat. How many inches of snow did you get? Or do you know? Used to, North Carolina got a lot of snow, but I think it's been 3 years since we got any snow, and it really wasn't that bad. The only reason why I know when it snowed is because his mama passed away 3 years ago, and it was snowing when she passed away, so that's the reason I'm. Oh, you're not going to do no more videos because you're okay. You got an inch yesterday and just a dusting overnight. Okay, that's usually how we get here, Sherry. Like I said, it's been 3 years since we got any snowfall. Yeah, I can't wait for me and you to start doing our lives again, Kathy. I did do a live with Dari yesterday. So I did one with her. And I don't know if we're going to make it a regular thing, but I guess we'll talk about it. But she finally done her first live. So, I know she said she really didn't know what she was doing. I said, well, I didn't either. You just have to do it. And you probably make mistakes, but you'll. Yeah, I really like her, Sherry. Yeah, hopefully me and her will be live on Tuesday and Thursday next week. And then she'll make her videos. I can't wait to see her art dot get done. Because I like lighthouses. But I didn't get to pick which one I wanted, and they sent me that one. It really what when I looked at the canister it come in, I said, "Oh, I don't know if it's me or not." I did good, and I liked it. And Timmy said he's gonna get a frame and put it in. He's done took it over. For some reason, he likes it. He says it reminds me of you. I said, "Well, she's taller than me. I don't, I don't know how you get that." He said, "Cause she's got pointed ears and looks like an elf, and you're short, and you kind of remind me of an elf." So I said, "Well, I ain't no elf. I'm just short." Yeah, I'll probably start putting that ham on about 2:30. And I gotta fix my yellow rice too. You take the confetti and put it on top of that yellow rice. It's yummy. If I get it done before he gets here, I might steal me some. Because y'all might hear my stomach growling. Because I didn't eat nothing this morning because I want to save it to eat my ham. Kathy, are y'all going to fix anything for New Year's, or are you just going to have a regular meal? Oh my Lord, Purple Sherry. Well, he says he calls me his little elf. I don't know why. So, oh, you just gonna have a regular meal? Well, I'm just glad he's gonna eat. Cause usually he eats all day and then don't want nothing to eat. So I don't cook supper. I just fix me something to eat during the day. Cause ain't no point in wasting food if he ain't gonna eat it. But he snacks all day at work, and he stops and gets him breakfast, and then he will go and get something for lunch, and then he snacks on breaks, and he just says, "I ain't hungry." I said, "Okay." So I don't get to cook much anymore. I did when my son lived here, but you kids grow up and they leave home, so. But he knows if he ever needs to come back, he's got a place till I take over his room for my craft room. But I think he likes living by himself, so. Yeah, Kathy got to meet my son the other day on Facebook Messenger call. And he told me that he thought Kathy was a really sweet person. I said, yes, she is. Hopefully he comes today. I don't get to spend much time with him because he works all the time. And he's supposed to be up here moving to Granite Falls, about not even 5 minutes away. It's walking distance, but they haven't got all the way moved down here yet, so some days he's still working at Hickory. I said, well, when you get down here permanently, I'll come and see you at lunch. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take his room over for a craft room. But I got to wait for him to get the rest of his stuff out. Because him and his girlfriend broke up, and at the time he didn't have a place because she had too much stuff. So she didn't have to have the place for him to put the rest of his stuff, like his weights and stuff like that. So he was planning on buying a house, but then they broke up. So now he's got room at his apartment. So he's going to come and get everything. And he knows I want to make it a craft room, but they kept giving him a runaround about coming and getting her stuff. And then finally, she just told him to get rid of it. So he's going to keep the washer and dryer, and he took his bonus, and he's getting him his bed, getting him a new bed. But that was his first girlfriend ever, so I know she hurt him really bad. But she cheated on him, so I am glad that he ain't with her no more. Yeah, I hope he can come, because I miss him. That's what I was telling Timmy last night, that I missed him because we've always been close. Oh yeah, we we have like a basement down there, but it's like a crawl space under the house, so that wouldn't work for me. And all it's got's like the vents in the house, so I wouldn't be able to see out either. But then my stuff would get ruined because it when it rains, it does leak down there some. Yeah, he'll. I told him I didn't like her anyway because I went to school with her mama, her real mama, and her stepmama, and they were both not. They couldn't be faithful to their boyfriends in high school. So I didn't much care for her, but I did everything he asked me to do. Like, I took her to work, I took her to college, picked her up from college. Everything he asked me to do for her, and I never did get a thank you. And I was put miles on my car and everything. And he called me the other day because all the stuff that I made her for Christmas, I crocheted her a blanket. It was, I'm trying to think of what the chevron stitch, the zigzag. Um, I did that for her for Christmas, and I put crocheted a letter M and a letter T, and I sewed them to the blankets for their initials. Yeah, Kathy, I agree. And I made him a big pillow with the big fluffy yarn, a M and a T. And I did her one of them rugs that I put up, and he wanted to know what to do with them. And I done her a Carolina blue, light blue and white blanket. And I told him, I said, well, just give your grandma the Carolina blanket and donate the other. Or I said, you can take the letters off, or I can take them off, and um, you can keep the blanket, or you can donate it. So hopefully he'll donate it, because there's people that needs blankets. But he said she never did appreciate everything that I crocheted her and made her. So I said, well, you should have told me she didn't like it, and then I wouldn't have got her nothing. I said I just gave it to her because I didn't want to hurt her feelings. But she's very ungrateful. My mom didn't even like her. And my mom usually likes everybody, so if my mom don't like you, there's something wrong. But hi, Diamonds by Tita. How are you? You're gonna do a live at 11, ain't you? Eastern time? Or have you already done your live today? I thought I heard that on your video a while ago I was watching. Because I probably won't be on but a little bit longer anyway. Yeah, you go live in 40 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I saw that on your video, and I knew I was going to go live, and I said, well, I need to try to do it before Tita goes live so I can join Tita's live. So I made it for 10 o'clock because I got to start cooking too. I'm doing the dinner today, and I got to start cooking. But I just wanted to have a chance to catch up with everybody on New Year's and wish them Happy New Year's. So, yeah, I watched your whip video this morning. Trying to get caught up on all my channels, but it's kind of hard because I didn't get to watch any for about a week. I usually watch them on my TV. Yeah, that's what I do. When I watch it on my TV, and then I give the thumbs up on my TV, but then I forget to go back in and write a comment. So I usually try to spend one day a week and go back into the videos I've watched and at least leave a comment. It's just I got to where I can't see it on my phone real good because of my eyes. So I'll pull it up on my TV, but when he's at home, he don't like to watch YouTube unless it's a movie or something. Then he'll watch it. But when he gets home, he'll probably want to watch Twilight Zone. They've got it, the marathons on Sci-Fi. We did watch a little bit, and he stayed up really late last night. I'm surprised he got up to go to work this morning because we didn't go to bed almost 11 o'clock. He said I was going to try to stay up for New Year's, but he said, I don't think I can and go to work too. I said, well, we'll just go to bed. I said, At least we'll know we'll be together on next New Year's, because we'll be bringing New Year's together. So, and he started laughing at me. And I wish they had common law marriage in North Carolina, but they don't have it. So we gotta wait for his vacation time to start over, and then he's gonna take a day off. We're gonna go get our marriage license, and he gets 3 or 4 days, so we're gonna schedule it, and then he's gonna take another vacation day, and we're gonna get married, and then he said that he would just take a week off without any pay, and we'll go to the beach for a honeymoon. So, told him I really didn't need no honeymoon. I can't believe I missed all these fobs. Oh, I don't have no. I have an Android, Tita. Sometimes I do just like the video I'm watching, I can sync it to my phone, but it will play whatever thing that whatever video I'm watching, it will play that on my TV. So I don't usually do that, because then I can't watch what I want to after that. But yeah, my son, I think my son's got an iPhone, I believe. But I just stay with Android because it's cheaper. It's a cheaper phone. I got Walmart Family Mobile, and we just buy the phones inside Walmart. Like, I didn't give, but maybe I think I gave $40 for this phone. But it does a lot more stuff than the other phone I had that costed the same amount. And the microphone is a lot better, because I know some people said they was having a hard time hearing me. And I had my volume all the way up and everything, and I couldn't figure out nothing to make it any louder, and I got headphones, and that didn't work. But Timmy's phone went completely off, and he couldn't get it back on, so he went and we got the same phone, and then the week later he went and bought me one, because he said, "You've had your phone longer than I have." He said it's probably gonna conk out, so he went ahead and bought me another one. But it has where you can boost the volume and everything on this one. Yeah, I'll probably be getting off in about 10 minutes. That way, I know other people's going lives, and I don't want everybody to miss each other's lives. It's hard finding the time to go live when somebody else ain't going live, because I don't like doing lives when somebody else has got a live. But I knew I had to cook today, and if I didn't go ahead and do it, I wouldn't do it. Get my live done today. And that way I can rest a little bit. Okay, I'll see you in your live, Miss Tita. Because I won't have to start cooking till later. So, And I hope you have a happy new year also, Tita. I need a little bit more of them. I thought I'd poured out enough drills, but I didn't. Yeah, I really enjoy working on this one. The one make market I done with the cat in the fireplace, it had big old gaps, but this one is a little tighter fit, so I don't know why, but it seems to be a little bit better fit than the other one. Well, at least the sun's out today. Really bright, and that'll heat that kitchen up too, so better not put no more wood in the wood stove. Alright, I didn't need that many. Yeah, I missed Tita's live. I think it was yesterday. Sometimes she did a live, I missed it. I think it was in there when I was worrying about that bathroom light. But at least we figured out it ain't no short. Thank God for that, because we done had to change that light switch one time. I thought it was up in the light fixture, but we switched the light bulb and it started working, so I guess that's what it was. It was just so funny. You'd turn that light switch off, and it would take 5 seconds or longer for the light to go off. That's the reason why I thought it was a short in the switch or something. But we was trying to figure that out last night, and finally got it figured out. So I can call my daddy. My daddy's done electrical and plumbing, which he knows that. I said, but he won't be able to do it if we have to replace the light fixture. He'd have to tell you how to do it. So, but it wasn't that, thank God. We do have in our ceiling fan light in the kitchen, we do have something wrong with that. One of the wires is loose and we can't figure out which one it is. But the ceiling fan works, but the light won't come on. But we got one of them big old lights that you stick on the wall. It's pretty bright, so that's what we use in the kitchen till he gets time off to where he can see it, because he can't see when he gets off, because by the time he gets home right now, it's dark and he can't see good anyway. So I said, well, we can just use that light till everything it works out to where you have time to do it. I said, it ain't no big deal, but it shines up the whole kitchen. So, but we did use the ceiling fan when it was hot here. That's another thing he didn't get to fix when he was having to do everything for his sister. Because by the time every time he could fix it, she would call, and then it would be dark before we got home, so we couldn't get it fixed in time. So we just used the ceiling fan this past summer when it was 100 degrees. And it did help a lot. I hear something coming down the road, but I know it ain't the trash truck. I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what it is now. It's the recyclables. That's what it is. I forgot today was Thursday. And we didn't sit them out, but our recyclable thing ain't too full, so it'll be alright. I got a lot of the square done since we've been here chatting. So maybe during Tita's live I can get the square done. Hopefully. That way I don't like sitting my thing down while I'm cooking because stuff can get on it, but I think it'll be alright. Because I thought he might get off early since it was New Year's. He said, no, they're going to make us stay all day. So, he gets off at 4. He'll be here around 4:30, 15 till 5. So I told my son if he was coming to be here at 5. So I'll have everything ready by then. Yeah, my son said, well, I'm glad you found some friends. I said, yeah, I got really a lot of great friends now. And then I told him, I said, well, you're going to have to call Kathy your aunt. I said, because your papa adopted her. He said, really? I said, yeah. He said, okay. So I guess he'll be calling her Aunt Kathy. I don't know. My daddy's a nut. But I'm actually closer to her than I am my own sister, so that's bad to say. Because I couldn't even rely on them whenever he was in the hospital. I had to do everything, so. And they wouldn't call me and ask me how he was doing or nothing, so. And Kathy called me every day or texted me every day, wanted to know how he was doing. Try to get this last row done, and then I will show y'all what I got done since yesterday. And then it'd be time for me to get off here, so yes it is, Sherry. Especially when they live in a different state and they're there for you, and your sisters live right here and they don't want to be here for you, so that's just pitiful. So I'm going to show y'all what I got done so far, and then I'm going to hop off here because it'll be about time for Tita's live. I don't want to take up none of her time, but this is what I've got done since yesterday. I've got almost one row done, so I got up to the wheels. But that blue is really pretty, especially right through there. Clip this thing back down, and then I'm going to say goodbye so I can watch Tita's live. Maybe we can see each other over there. Thank you, Purple Sherry. Yeah, it's going faster than what I thought it would, but I'm going to go ahead and get off here, guys. I hope everybody has an awesome New Year's. And if you cook or go to have any meals, I hope you enjoy them and spend time with your family. I'll be in my PJs too, Purple Sherry, because I ain't changing. But I'm going to get off here and... Are you going to go to Tita's? Okay, I'll see y'all over at Tita's maybe. And y'all have an awesome New Year's, and I will see you later. Yeah, pajama party, yeah. But that's the way I'm comfortable, so. But I will see everybody later, and bye-bye, everybody.